Hello, Dominic Trofrere again, and welcome to another video of mine. This time I've been thinking about many things that happens throughout the world, but this time I'm talking about especially television programs. There've been thousands and millions of, well, I don't think millions, but there've been loads of different television shows. Either something new or it's either a remake. But this time I'm talking about cancelled and finished television programmes. And the thing I've been wondering is that should cancelled and finished programmes deserve an ending? I think they do deserve a proper ending, because it might just finish and then it might be like, that's it. Because the producers or the writers are focused on something else, and they think, well, we'll end that and then that's it, or we might cancel this show because of low ratings or something and finishes. But there's many television shows that are finished and they've never actually had an actual ending. For example, with a programme over here called The IT Crowd. It's a British programme, and it lasted for 7 years between 2006 and 2013. The show lasted for like I said, it had the first series aired in 2006, second one the following year, the third series the following year, and then series 4 aired 2 years later, 2010. And ever since I watched the last series 3 years ago, I just thought that was the end of the IT Crowd. I thought they were never going to do any more. But back in 2011, there were always rumours about a 5th series to be done. But the producers and the writers of the show didn't want to do a 5th series, and they wanted to give the show an actual ending. So they did. But if they did the 5th series, it would have ended the show as a zombie series. And you might be thinking, what's that? What a zombie series is where a certain show finishes for good, but the characters are still living. So the programme's dead, but the characters are still living. So the writers didn't want to do that. So what they did was, they did a one-off special in September, on September 27, 2013. And it was a good ending of the show, and I was really glad to see it come back on, even though it was only a one-off special. And it's a shame, because I'm thinking, oh, I can't wait for this, and then that's going to be the end of the series. But that's what programmes should do. They should end. If a show or television programme's ended, they should do a one-off special and then come back on, and then that's it. There's many programmes that have done that. Well, there's a few American ones I like. My Name is Earl, that lasted between 2005 and 2009, and the 4th series got cancelled. So it did. The last episode of the 4th season was actually the first part of a 2-parter, where part 2 was never filmed, and it ended on a cliffhanger, and it got cancelled. But I think with sorry, cough. But I think with My Name is Earl, I think they should do a one-off special. They should do the second part to that, and then everything's okay, and then I think everything would be explained properly, instead of just doing all this. I think it's unfair for the fans, really. So it is. And some other programme called Reaper, another American programme, that lasted for 2 seasons, between 2008 and 2009, and it got cancelled. And the explanation of the ending has never been concluded, so it hasn't. But there's other situations. What if it's a programme that's lasted just for a series? What if it's just lasted for an episode? Because sometimes, usually they might do a series, or it might be a remake, and they create a pilot, and then the pilot's failed, and think there's no point, it's pointless to do another episode. What if it's that? Well, if it's just one episode of the film, then it is a bit difficult to do one-off special and explain everything, because of the characters. There's no point to put an explanation in it. If it's just one episode that was supposed to make a show that got cancelled or bad ratings, there's no point to actually explain it. But if it's a program that lasted a series, it could have an explanation, but it's a bit difficult that, because there was a program I watched called Flash Forward, and aired on Channel 5 over here. But like I said, when the show started, it was really good. But it went off for a while for a mid-series, at a mid-series finale, and it had a few months off television, and then it came back on. But unfortunately, I could never find when it came back on, and I just don't. I'm not sure if it ever came back on. But that lasted for one series, and they were going to do a second one, but it didn't get a lot of reviews, and it is a bit of a difficult thing, that, so it is. Same with, there have been a few rare moments with television programmes when the first series has been popular, it's like throughout the whole in progress, and then the series goes off for a bit, finishes off a mid-series finale, and it never comes back on. And I've never heard that before. I've spoken to a few people and that's happened, and if someone asked me that if a show was cancelled during its mid-series finale, should there be an explanation like a one-off special? The problem with that is that you can't really do it, because the other episodes should have explained everything. But if it's, for example, if it's like a 12 or 13, for example, there was a 14 episode series of a programme, and the show was split between two, so you had 7 and then 7. If the first 7 aired, which were good, and then it went off for a while, and the second 7 episodes were never shown or the programme cancelled, then it would be a bit difficult to actually explain. So it would, because you cannot actually explain a programme that's been cancelled, because you need the rest of it to be explained. So if someone asked me that, then I'd say no, there shouldn't be one-off special, whatever. It is difficult though. Many programmes we've loved, enjoyed, and then there's been situations where a programme's been cancelled, it came back on, like Doctor Who, got cancelled. It was on for 26 years, from 1963 to 1989, got cancelled, came back on for a television movie in 1996, that never picked up a series, then it came back on 9 years later for a new series reboot. There's been programmes like that, many good programmes, but the problem is I think it does kind of lose track when a show gets cancelled and comes back on. Well, thanks for watching one of my videos, and look out for my 25th video special, okay? Doing that very soon, okay? And that will be the end of Series 1. It's gone quick, I know, but Series 2 will be starting on the 23rd of November, Doctor Who Day, so keep looking out for that, okay? And once that comes out in 2 weeks' time, it'll be a good episode, and a new good series as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.